On such a timeless flight.
Yeah, you should be fine with that.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no.
Hello, Harrisburg, and hello, Harrisburg School District. It's another day of awesome learning right here in our district. We're live from Severance Field with our 2017 rocket launch, and I'm joined with one of the partners from the law firm of Freeburn in Hamilton. Sir, tell us who you are and how this event came about.
Well, I'm Richard Freeburn, and this is Greg Freeburn, my son.
Yes.
We're the two principals of Freeburn in Hamilton. We're a plaintiff's personal injury and workers' compensation law firm here in Harrisburg. And we really wanted to get involved and help the students to learn science in action. And that's what this is. The rocket launch is science in action. These are things that these kids are going to take home with them and remember for the rest of their lives. It's a wonderful experience, and they're going to learn all kinds of great things about what makes rockets fly, about trajectories and velocities and all kinds of really interesting things. And this is just a great opportunity for Freeburn and Hamilton to get involved and help out the community and help these wonderful children.
Well, on behalf of the Harrisburg School District, our superintendent and school board, we thank you for your sponsorship and support and investing in the awesome learning that's taking place here.
Absolutely. Thank you for allowing us to participate.
Yeah, we shot off our own rocket.
All right, and I think it was a thrill.
It was a very fun time. We had a great time.
Awesome. Well, let's hear from our educators. I'm joined with Mrs. Gaughan and Mrs. Tina Klotzbeecher. Mrs. Gaughan, tell us about the school that you're representing here today and what this means for your students.
Well, we were so excited to be able to team with the Harrisburg School District. We heard they had a wonderful, fully impact STEM lab, and we thought to ourselves, you know, why don't we see about this? So we contacted Mrs. Klotzbeecher, and she asked us to get involved with the rockets, and our 7th and 8th grade students are absolutely we're ecstatic to help work with them, and a very valuable experience.
Awesome. Mrs. Klotzbeecher, you are no stranger when it comes to STEM education, STEAM education here in the Harrisburg School District. Tell us about this event and the participation of your Melrose students.
Well, last year we had a sponsorship and we were only able to do 2 classes, and I was contacted by Mrs. Freeburn if we would be interested in partnering with Silver Academy, and they would be willing to sponsor, so I was able to do 6 classrooms to have the opportunity to come out and launch the rockets. And it's been a great partnership with Silver Academy, the Freeburns. Silver Academy students came over last week to help us construct the rockets. You know, when you have a class of 25 students and all the pieces that it entails, we needed some help from their 7th and 8th graders. So it was a really neat process. They built the bigger rockets. We built the smaller ones.
So what is it that the two of you as educators are hoping that your students take away from this awesome live learning experience here today?
Well, I think Silver Academy is in Harrisburg, borders Harrisburg's line, and our students are in Harrisburg. And so it's, you know, exposing them to the different cultures and what's around them and their environment, and learning that we're just people, you know, and what a great experience for our kids to see and for their kids to see.
Awesome. How about you, Ms. Gaughan?
Yeah, I feel the same way. We're neighbors. Why not work together? They're doing wonderful things. We're doing wonderful things at the Silver Academy. Why not do the things together and share in the experiences?
Awesome. Our closing statement to Freeburn and Hamilton, sir. What does it mean for your firm to be able to invest in the education of children here in Harrisburg, whether they're in the Harrisburg City School District or at the Silver Academy? What does that mean for you?
Well, before I get started, let me give a shout out to my wife, Deborah Freeburn, and Ms. Thomas for getting this all together, and the teachers at Silver Academy and at the Harrisburg School District for doing such a wonderful job and bringing these kids out. But you know, education is so important to safety, and that's what we're all about, is trying to keep the community safe And a big part of that is just education and helping these kids to learn and to develop. Thank you so much for just a great job.
Well, thank you so much to the law firm of Freeburn and Hamilton, to awesome educators from Silver Academy and Melrose Elementary School. There you have it, Harrisburg School District. Once again, we are broadcasting live from Severance Field with the support of Freeburn and Hamilton with our 2017 rocket launch.
Hi, I'm Jeff Moore from Penn State Altoona. This is
I'm Jordan Zell from Penn State Altoona too. We're both faculty there.
Yep, and we're working here with the Harrisburg kids to help them launch their model rockets. So a lot of fun.
So what are you hoping to accomplish through these launches as far as education and STEM for the kids?
Well, honestly, we're hoping to get them interested in engineering and science. I mean, this is a chance for them to, they see rockets on TV, it's a chance for them to build their own with their hands, learn about the science behind it, and see how these rockets actually work. So it's hoping that at this early age they can really take that to the next level when they grow up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and just to inspire them and to get them into STEM. A lot of these students have never been able to launch, a small model rocket like this. So just expose them to what's out there for them.
And I noticed we have a pretty good turnout today of boys and girls, so it goes across the spectrum.
That is exciting. That is very exciting.
That's awesome. So, did any of you guys do model rockets when you were kids?
Sure, absolutely.
Yep. We actually did them through school like this too. So.
Yep.
So you guys kind of started in a program like this?
Yeah, I'd say so, and I know it helped me, and it probably helped you as well. It's just I like science as a kid, and here I am doing it now.
Yeah, you got to get your hands dirty early.
Now let's hear from our friends at Penn State University. I'm joined with Evan, Matt, and Tyler. Tell us more about this awesome event with the rocket launch and Penn State's role.
We've been doing this once a semester now, and this is, I believe, my third time in the experience, but it's fun. I think the kids have a lot of enjoyment building rockets, and they get to see a little bit of the science behind it.
Awesome. Evan, what are you hoping that our students take away from this live learning experience, whether it's a lesson in engineering or aerospace dynamics? What are you hoping they take away?
So I don't expect anybody to come away with an in-depth knowledge of aerospace dynamics. I think what really we want them to come away with is a thirst for knowledge, no matter what field is in. So not necessarily aerospace, but just them being able to see that something that they can build can be flown successfully, and maybe help motivate them to look at the different opportunities they can have in any different field they're interested in. So.
Awesome. Tyler, did you ever have such an experience when you were a kid?
I never had something like this as a kid, so I think this is huge to experience, because it really does influence a great aspect to follow through eventually down the road. So it really is neat. Yep.
So how does this all connect with your learning experience at Penn State? Being able to come to the Harrisburg School District, work with our students from the Silver Academy, how does this inform your learning at Penn State University?
Well, I think what's great is, you get to come out and work with people from all different age groups and all different backgrounds, and, work together and have a fun event and just, enjoy the day and learn at the same time. So it really, it impacts me to see everyone happy and, the enjoyment they get out of doing this. So it really is great.
Awesome. How about you, Matt and Evan?
I really enjoy just seeing a topic that I love so much, just being able to share a little piece of that with all these kids, and it really helps them see whether or not it's something they're interested in too, but just being able to share that with them is awesome.
Awesome. And the closing statement to you, Matt?
Yeah, no, they both worded it perfectly. You get to kind of come out here and share something that you enjoy. So.
All right. Well, there you have it. It's a great partnership with Penn State University, the Harrisburg School District, the Silver Academy, and guess what? It's another great day of learning right here in the Harrisburg School District.
It almost went on the roof, that's what I said.
Mine did. It went over the roof last year. Yeah.
Just perfectly.
I know.
Awesome.
I almost caught it, so very cool.
Here we are at Severance Field, broadcasting live with some of our students from Melrose. Tell us about your experience here today. Is this lots of fun or what?
Yes.
So can you tell me what you're learning about here at the rocket launch?
We're learning how rockets work.
All right, and what is some of the information you're gathering? Do you know?
That when you get the little gadget thing, when you put it in there, it heats up and then it blows up and then comes out, and that makes the rocket go up.
You got it. All right, we're ready when you guys are.
We're ready.
Ready.
Okay, here we go.
We're ready. Three, two, one.
Oh, there it goes.
So this station is where we add the motors into the rocket. So these are just A engines. We have different sizes for different.
Now, what's the biggest size engine you guys have?
Biggest is the D engines. So there actually is a document around here that gives the approximate altitude.
But basically, every time you go up a letter, you double the power in the engine. So a C engine will be 4 times as powerful as an A engine.
So have we had any go over the school or any over the football field yet?
We had one go over the school, but it drifted back when his parachute deployed.
As planned.
So.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So what are those little yellow things you have in that box there?
So these are what keep. We've got another one here. These are what hold the igniters in the engine forward. So this is your igniter, and you can stick these inside the end of the motor. And then these are just plugs that basically hold them inside, so you can put them in like that.
Gotcha. Now you look like you guys have some cameras.
Oh yeah, so in addition to that, we also have these onboard cameras that, will go up with the rockets and be able to see the ascent and the descent and give a different perspective of what it looks like for the rocket. So, turns out pretty cool.
So when will those be available to the public?
That's a good question. I think we're gonna go through and we had the kids, state their name in their homeroom. So hopefully we'll be able to get that back to them, and hopefully within a couple weeks get a good turnaround there. So
great. Now, how many of you guys were model rocketeers when you were younger?
I definitely grew up playing with these. Me and my dad building them in the garage and launching them and losing them for sure. But it's definitely a fun experience, and it's cool to see something that you build and get to launch and see all the way through. You're ready to go. Good luck, buddy.
This is so cool.
I like your design.
Three, two,